Sorry about that, guys. I got rudely interrupted by the limitations of my recorder. Um, so anyway, uh, so you got your connection string going. You got your database. I just called it blah blah. Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you about the data. See, I'm a terrible videoer. It's like what, my fifth video. So anyway, you'd have to definitely download um, uh, Compact for sure. Now Compact. That will definitely um, add something to your Visual Studio after you restart it, your Visual Studio. So when you restart Visual Studio, you'll go into Tools, and then here you'll see SQL Server Compact / SQL ITE toolbar toolbox. Yeah, I'll go with that. So yeah, you got this. So you click on that, and then you got data connections. I've been messing around with it a little bit. But basically, this is it. This is your savior right here. This is where you would add your database file, your SDF file. All you have to do is go to Add Server Compact. The version might be different of what you have. If you have, I don't know, 3.0, 3.5, blah, 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 you could use that. But I have 4.0, so I'm going to just click on that. From here, you can select to browse one that you already have. What I'll have to do is just give you a string to use, and then it will just pop up here, and you'll be good from that. Or you could create a new one, and we'll just open up a folder in your project folder, and you could just save it anywhere. But I'd recommend saving it. Actually, in your I guess what I'm trying to say is your future folder. If you're sending it, and if you're sending this to other computers, so meaning that I would send this to the C program files or folders or whatever it's called, program files, and I usually default to ×86, and then whatever project you're naming it, so test, and I would just save it there. Whenever you deploy, and then your MSI or EXE creates the folder, it'll definitely be there. You'll know that it'll be there, because if your MSI or EX crashes, then guess what? It won't be there. But that's pretty much it. You got max database size you can select from. I'll just keep it here, and then you could add a password to it. I usually don't keep passwords on them, but you could do that if you want, for security or whatever. And then that's it. You just hit OK. It'll create that database. Now I'm not hitting OK because it already created it, and plus this won't work because it needs to be named. You have to have the name of the CF file, so it has to, in order for that to work, it has to be something like that, and it'll create it. So that's that. I'm glad I didn't forget that. That would have sucked. But anyway, that's what you pretty much need. You have to have your database set up, obviously, and then you're gonna have to have your DLLs. So in your MSI or ASC, you would have to have the DLL, the SDF, of course, the connection that you're connecting with, the connection string or whatever, and that's it. Once you have that all in check. Oh, and the SQL, what do you call it? The CE, LCE. I'll just name that like that because that's pretty much the difference between the SQL connection, SQL CE connection. So the SQL CE, it doesn't give much error notices. So you'll have to use try catch to catch them, and it does have a SQL error function that you could use, and you could look it up. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing else. After you do all that, you're golden. You have nothing else to do other than enhancing your application, making it better. But that's it. Once you get that running, you should be good. And of course, in your WIX folder, you have to include them as well. You're gonna have to include those files in your WIX folder. Your WIX products file. But other than that, you're good. All right. Peace.